Right now, we are standing on the ruins of the ancient Hampi Bazaar. This bazaar used to be the heart of the Vijayanagara Empire when it was in control of Hampi between the 14th and the 16th century. In fact, during the 16th century, Hampi used to be the second biggest city in the world after Beijing. It even gave Beijing very strong competition because of this marketplace. About 400 to 500 years ago, the Hampi Bazaar used to be the heart and heartthrob of the Vijayanagara Empire. There used to be local merchants, local sellers, there used to be lots of buyers, and there used to be plenty of exchanges. There was no brand fascination at that time, and the economy used to run on what used to happen in this marketplace. But 500 years later, this bazaar has been relegated to the sidelines. It has now been given the stamp of a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It does not play a role in India's economy anymore.
India is right now in the middle of an alarming yet undeclared economic collapse. The country is running a trade deficit of $225 billion, and more than 17,000 foreign companies are pumping out money worth about $500 billion from the Indian economy every year. The spectacular financial drain is happening through repatriation of profits and other means. The economy is basically leaking like a punctured tire. In this time of economic darkness, the ancient city of Hampi stands out as a contrasting story from the past. We are in modern-day Hampi, a small town in Karnataka. Hampi is a touristy place where people visit to explore old temples and ruins from the ancient Vijayanagara era. About 500 years back, Hampi was the heart of the Indian subcontinent, and Hampi's main bazaar was the heartbeat of the Indian economy. It was a very wealthy metropolitan city, serving as the capital of the Vijayanagara Empire from 1336 to 1565. Long before that, Hampi was also an important city of the Mauryan Empire during the 3rd century BCE.
Now, why is this ancient bazaar in Hampi important to study? That's because it used to contribute to the economy of the Vijayanagara Empire. The wealth that used to be generated from the Hampi Bazaar, from all the transactions that took place, all that used to be reinvested back into the local economy. And that is how the empire used to thrive. Right now, this doesn't happen. The glitzy shopping malls that you go to, all around us that you see, they do not contribute to the local economy. It's the foreign brands that come here, that make all the profits and that take them out of the country.
This 700-meter stretch of land here in Hampi was the core of the Indian economy during the Vijayanagara era. It was the main marketplace of the kingdom, lying next to the Virupaksh temple. This bazaar was the epicenter and secret of India's phenomenal economic success at that time. The market generated so much trade that Hampi was treated as financially the second most important city in the world after Beijing. For about 300 years, Hampi was like today's London, Tokyo, Paris, Beijing and New York. And the marketplace attracted international traders. They came from places like Italy, Portugal, the Arab world, China, Eastern Africa and Russia. The market was as talked about as today's Connaught Place in Delhi. The Vijayanagara Empire's economy relied on a total of 7 such marketplaces, which were nerve centers of exports. The kingdom mainly exported cotton, cotton clothes and various cotton products. It also sold jewels, ivory, perfume, iron ore, sugar and lots of spices. Turmeric, ginger and pepper were also exported. Lots of crops were also sent out, such as rice, jowar and pulses. To maximize the economic prosperity, the rulers built 300 commercial ports at that time, including some big ones in Mangalore and Kochi. All the exports travelled outward through these ports. and most of the goods exported were first traded at the seven markets, especially at Hampi's main bazaar. The empire exported goods mostly to Burma, China, Arabia, Africa, Italy, Portugal, and other parts of Europe. Very little was imported. Mostly it was copper from Palestine and silk from China, and also some pearls and velvets. Shipbuilding was a big industry for the kingdom because the Indian-made ships enabled the quick export of Indian goods. The ships sailed deep into the Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal. The empire issued special gold coins that were used to carry out trade. The coins were called varahas and pagodas. Thanks to the focus on trade surplus and the economy, the civilization under the Vijayanagara Empire was immensely wealthy compared to today's India. The kingdom, which was ruled by 4 dynasties, finally collapsed following geopolitical wars with Islamic kingdoms. The high-profile city of Hampi was burnt down, and the public was forced into misery and steady decline. Hampi's famous bazaar today lies in ruins. The place is a relic containing 1600 abandoned monuments over a 42 square kilometer area. It has been given the fancy tag of UNESCO World Heritage Site, which means it has no role or value in the Indian economy.
Bazaars, shopping centers, or shopping malls will always be part of human civilization. Wherever there is a human civilization, there will always be a shopping center. But there's a big difference to understand here between the bazaars of the ancient past and the bazaars of today, that is the glitzy shopping malls. In the ancient past, bazaars used to contribute to the local economy. Money used to come in, which is why the Vijayanagara Empire was so wealthy, which is why the people of the Indian territory were so rich at that time. But today it's just the opposite. Today's shopping malls are giant leaking sieves that are leaking money out of the country which are going to foreign countries. We need to understand this difference.
India never again saw the birth of another Hampi Bazaar. We now have more than 1 lakh large shopping malls in the country and lakhs of smaller ones. But they are only playgrounds of foreign economic powers. They're using India's modern day marketplaces to sell overpriced branded products, soaking up the country's money and transferring it to their own economies. Until India wakes up to build economic powerhouses like Hampi, the country will continue to remain poor, and the public will continue to blame their misery on superficial issues such as politics and governance.
For more such reports, subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you get notified whenever we publish a report. Also follow us on social media and visit our website empirediaries.com. Thanks for watching.